the only reality is constant change. So it's not only me trying to capture things, but to understand myself and this process of grief. I remember Khawanij itself as an open and intimate space. After my parents have passed, it was very emotional when I first went back to it. I couldn't step out of my car. I just kept roaming around it for a whole week. And it was the first time I go to the neighborhood for this project, for CPP. It was very emotional. And then I started recording things through photography, graphite rubbings, and then I take the pieces back to home, work on them, go back to the neighborhood to rediscover the place. When I was accepted into the program, I told my husband, who was at that time very sick, I told him that I got accepted, and he just cried. So he was so proud of that. I started not knowing what I wanted to do for the program. I just kept doing what I usually do, which is experimenting till I find the right voice or medium to express the idea I have. I usually begin with photography, and then I move to layering that with paint, graphite, or whatever material that I have. I use charcoal in some of the pieces and water-soluble graphite. It's also altered by the touch. I started questioning memory, and that's because my reference to the neighborhood was my sister. And whenever I ask her something, the next day she changes her mind and she says a different story. Memory keeps changing whenever it's revisited. It could be seen differently all the time. My mentor was Louisa Minano. She was a great help providing references as case studies for me. She asked me to make a physical model of the space to see what would work together. And she helped guiding me throughout this process. During the loss of my husband, she was there for me, waiting for me after a few months of being non-artistically active. I used to say about my husband that he was the mountain in my life. Whenever I lean on him, he's there. He was there. So that is a representation of this feeling. And it came accidentally through the rubbing, actually. And he was so encouraging, especially for the Palestinian women drawings. Once I spent all the night drawing them, and when he woke up, he was upset. Why are you torturing yourself? I showed him the drawings, and he said, if that is what makes you awake all night, then keep doing it. And he saw most of the work, but he didn't see them together. I'm not sure if I'm recording what I feel or I'm resolving things. Maybe if I go back to the works later, it could be very emotionally charged. I survived the experience, and the work now is in the exhibition. So, yeah. Whenever somebody mentions me on Instagram, I'm proud of you.